Hello everyone. Welcome to Lazada Sustainability Academics. Through this program, we hope to share with you the necessary knowledge to future-proof and transform your business. I'm your host, Chen. In today's rapidly evolving business landscape, SME increasingly find the health and safety of their employee are intertwined with the overall resilience of the businesses. These intersections present SME with both distinctive challenges and promising opportunities. To deep dive into today's topics, we have Michael Ma with us today. Michael is the Director of Sustainability Development at Bureau Veritas, Singapore. He is proficient in sustainability disclosure, circular economics, carbon credits, and international standards. Throughout his career, he has co-founded two Singapore business chambers in Southern China and Southern Africa. He has also served as a judge for Singapore MICE Award 2023 in the sustainability categories. And he is also currently serving as a technical advisor in Taiwan Industry Technology Research Institute. Welcome, Michael.
Thank you, Chen, and thank you so much for inviting me to speak about strengthening business resilience through a culture of employee health and safety. This topic is relevant in the context where COVID-19 has thrust employee health and safety into the spotlight in every industry, elevating the focus of health and safety. The pandemic could well be the longest business continuity event in history, giving companies a major test on their resilience and force industries to think on their feet in an economically fluctuating environment.
I think you have really spot on. Maybe I also need your help to provide some context more. So what is exactly business resilience and why is it so important for Southeast Asians, particularly for SME?
Thank you for your question. So business resilience refers to an organization's ability to anticipate, prepare, and respond to and recover from disruptions, whether they are internal or external, minor or catastrophic. Some examples of these disruptions are natural disasters, economic downturns, or supply chain disruptions. The primary objective of business resilience is to ensure a company's ability to maintain essential functions and quickly return to normal operations, minimizing the impact of these disruptions. So in the context of Southeast Asia SMEs, business resilience is crucial due to several reasons. So for the relevance of today's session, I will highlight three key reasons. First, many SMEs in Southeast Asia are part of the global supply chains, making them susceptible to disruptions in the supply chain, whether due to political, economic, or logistical issues. Business resilience involves developing strategies to diversify supply chains, identify alternative suppliers, and manage risk effectively. Second, economic volatility can impact SMEs significantly. Business resilience enables SMEs to adapt to changing market conditions, financial challenges, economic downturns by having contingency plans, financial buffers, and strategic agility. Third is community impact and sustainability. As SMEs often have close ties to their communities, business resilience includes practices that not only protect business, but also ensure the welfare of employees, suppliers, and the local community, contributing to the long-term sustainability and goodwill. So in an era where consumers value ethical and responsible business practices, resilience that focuses on social responsibility, environmental sustainability, and ethical considerations can enhance customer trust and loyalty. Thank you.
That brings me to my next questions. So how does fostering a culture of employee health and safety contribute to strengthening overall business resilience?
So fostering a culture of employee health and safety is a fundamental component of enhancing overall business resilience. So when an organization, big or small, prioritizes the well-being of its employees, it actually establishes a long and strong foundation leading to resilience. So for example, a healthy and safe work environment reduces the likelihood of accidents, injuries, and illnesses. By, by preventing these incidents, the organization avoids operational disruptions, downtime, and associated costs and liabilities. Second, healthy and safe employees tend to be more productive and efficient. When employees are well and feel secure in their workplace, they are likely to be more engaged, focused, and motivated, leading to higher productivity and better performance, even during challenging times. Also, a business that prioritizes employee health and safety demonstrates a commitment to ethical business practices. This enhances its reputation with customers, suppliers, investors, and the community, resulting in increased stakeholder confidence and support, even during difficult times, such as the recent pandemic.
Thanks for sharing that. So I'm curious to know what roles does leadership play in building a culture of employee health and safety for business resilience?
Leadership plays a crucial role in building a culture within an organization, directly impacting the overall business resilience. A culture of health and safety fosters a positive work environment where employees feel cared for and valued. This boosts employee morale and strengthens team cohesion, creating a supportive network that can weather challenging times together. In strengthening the importance of companies' leadership in shaping a safe workplace, Singapore Ministry of Manpower released a code of practice in early 2023 for CEOs and board of directors, where the code outlines the desired outcomes in organizational systems and culture that company directors should achieve to comply with the WSH Act. So as you can see, leadership's active involvement and commitment to employee health and safety set the foundation for a resilient and safe workplace. The leadership's vision by setting the tone at the top of the company, communicating the importance of health and safety, educating the employees, allocating resources and to conduct training and as well as purchase of safety equipment, consistently reinforce the safety principles, cultivate a culture that prioritizes employee well-being, ultimately leading to a more resilient and thriving organization. I believe one of the most effective ways to share such a culture is to use my organization, for example. So at Bureau Veritas, safety is one of our three absolutes. It is led from a top-down approach with clear KPIs in our businesses. We have been practicing it in our daily work at 140 countries over the past 195 years. There are clear cardinal rules that are communicated during new employee induction and periodic refresher trainings. At each country, the country chiefs conduct monthly safety walks and reviews on critical areas. And each employee of our 83,000 global workforce has a safety app installed in our phones to report safety issues, whereby the country level and our head office in Paris will be informed immediately should an issue is reported. And last but not least, each one of us, each employee, has a stop work authority should any workplace is found unsafe to conduct the required work. So in summary, leadership's active involvement and commitment to employee health and safety set the foundation. Their vision, communication, allocation of resources, and consistent reinforcement of safety principles cultivate a culture that prioritizes employee well-being, ultimately leading to a more resilient and thriving organization. Thank you.
Thanks. I think everyone play a role. So specifically to SME, how can SME engage employee in health and safety practices and activations?
That's a very good question. So the greatest asset for any organization is our employees, and we being part of the workforce. So these are some of the good practices that we have observed in, especially also in my course of my work. And first, is to establish safety committees comprising of employees from various departments to actively participate in identifying safety concerns and proposing solutions. Regular meeting and seeking feedback are often encouraged where employees can discuss safety issues and contribute ideas for improvement. Second, identify safety champions among employees who exhibit a strong commitment to safety practices. They can be the ones to support regular safety drills, fire drills, or emergency response simulation to prepare employees for potential real-life situations. And third, offer wellness program that focus on physical and mental health to encourage a holistic approach to employee well-being. Organize activities such as fitness challenges, stress management workshops, or health screenings to promote a healthy lifestyle. And fourth, okay, recognize and celebrate safety milestones, such as reaching a certain number of accident-free days or months. Use these occasions to reinforce the importance of safety and to commend employees for their contribution. So these are all the key practices and the best practices that we have observed, okay, for the audience consideration.
Based on your experience, can you share with us some effective strategy and practices that can be implemented to enhance employee health and safety and maybe mitigate vulnerability?
Enhancing employee health and safety while mitigating vulnerability requires a proactive and comprehensive approach. SMEs can consider a 4E strategy, which consists of establish, educate, engage, and empower to achieve active employee engagement. For establish, companies can first conduct a comprehensive risk assessment to assess workplace hazards and risks to identify potential safety concerns and vulnerabilities. Thereafter, they can prioritize risk based on the severity and likelihood of occurrence and develop mitigation plans accordingly. SME leadership should develop and regularly update health and safety policies, ensuring employees are aware of the rules and guidelines they need to follow. Employees should be provided easy access to safety manuals and guidelines for quick reference. For the second E, educate. Regular training sessions should be conducted to educate employees about health and safety protocols, procedures, and best practices. For engage, establish safety committees comprising of employees from various departments to actively participate in identifying safety concerns and proposing solutions. Regular meetings and seeking feedback are encouraged where employees can discuss safety issues and contribute ideas for improvement. SMEs can also identify safety champions among employees who exhibit a strong commitment to safety practices. Lastly, and most importantly, for empower, ensure that employees have access to appropriate safety equipment and resources required for their specific roles. Regularly inspect and maintain safety equipment to guarantee functionality and employee confidence in using them. Create an environment where employees feel comfortable reporting safety concerns, incidents, or near misses without the fear of reprisal. Thank you.
Thanks for sharing the 4E. Last but not least, what are some of the successful case studies where businesses have strengthened business resilience through employee health and safety initiative?
Yeah, to my knowledge, quite a number of businesses have been recognized for their exemplary efforts in prioritizing employee health and safety. And Bureau Veritas has the privilege to support them in strengthening their business resilience. So here are two business cases, two successful case studies that Lazada's audience can relate to their businesses. So company A is actually a luxury brand that operates both its brick and mortar and online stores with a global presence of more than 5,000 physical and virtual outlets. They have placed employees' well-being and compliance to local health and safety regulations at the top of their priority list. On an annual basis, Company A will identify and assess any foreseeable risk in their work processes. This involves physical checks at stores and at their distribution centers. On a periodic basis, they conduct refresher trainings and safety drills for their employees. In addition to remuneration and staff benefits, I believe their emphasis on employees' well-being is one of the many reasons why Company A is ranked one of the global top 10% companies in the world to have retained more than 80% of their employees. And second case study, which is Company B. Company B is a toy manufacturer, distributor, and retailer with both retail and online stores. The company sees well-being as embracing physical, mental, social, and occupational health, while also recognizing the importance of family time. Since the pandemic, Company B has invested in initiatives, tools, and resources such as employee assistance programs, counseling services, and apps focused on meditation and HSE assessment to identify gaps for any new stores open to help build resilience and ensure mental well-being for their employees. So by putting its employees' physical and mental well-being at the top of their priority, Company B has earned a place in the top 10 of Singapore best employers 3. So in summary, COVID-19 has elevated the need for EHS, which is employee health and safety, to be the center of safe operations and business resilience. So by evaluating operations now and in the future, through developing a culture of employee health and safety lens, SMEs can actually gain a holistic view of risk, allowing them to review and measure past actions while building a roadmap for recovery. With a successful culture, SMEs will not only be better prepared to apply the lessons of this global pandemic and its recovery processes, they will also be better prepared for any crisis in near future. Thank you.
I learned a lot today. Thank you, Michael, for the great sharing.
You're most welcome, Chen, and thank you for having me to speak in this very meaningful session.
To our value audience, we hope you enjoyed today's conversations. Please remember to stay tuned for the upcoming episode of Lazada Sustainability Academy. Bye.